adwene say TikTok YouTube Facebook onko ho na onye ne politics no onye ne adverts no onka ne obetumi aye ama Asante man kopem say aban ne sisan ya NDC deba power minister kan wano asem ne yenti
medase okohokoye dey enti medical madam ase for such an insightful conversation so far. Eti wo nyina na metie because we be oha ye start tie mu radio so ne yesusa ana nyame aye adom and ya ba be come ho. To begin with, in my leadership at the Students' Front, now I'm president for National Health Association of Ghana. It now covered the whole country. So in those days, we had to find means of communicating across all the campuses in Ghana. And I think it's 2012, thereabout, I found that WhatsApp, a year readily available. WhatsApp started, now creative group, then limited to a certain number, I think it's 20 or so, until it drew America crabbing nothing, almost starting increasing. And the Honda exposed here to Facebook. And the Facebook, and started a not creative Facebook group. Within that group, you can get a lot of members participating than you can have on WhatsApp. And you started, and because of students said we got exposed to then Twitter and then X. And you notice you say X normal X space. Ultimately audio conferences, then go foot meeting come irrespective of where they are. Because as students, and I mean with health background, it is difficult to always convene them. They became a very convenient means of making sure, say, at every point in time, we stayed in touch with them. When I became NUC's president, the burden became much more. Because we were dealing with every student in Ghana, and you needed to drive on narrative. So from student days, I got so much exposed to social media and how to use it. Zoom, name, Google Meet, and the care can buy. And then a digital platform. You don't need to always convene a meeting like this to be able to communicate. Maybe a regional secretary for NDC, Ashanti region. Maybe algorithm, any responses, any engagement, Number one, so the Yamatu or Motion any region because one engagement you could see where everyone else is watching from. Whether it's one more Ghana and no money Ghanaians. Yes, I was getting engagement on Twitter, on Facebook, and all the other platforms. But I could see from engagement they said they weren't people from Ashanti region. I don't know where are they? Because with the Juma as politicians, you work with numbers. And where the numbers are, and that's where you also have to be. And if you are speaking to the wrong audience, then most definitely you are not really being competitive. Then I noticed, okay, about WhatsApp, your contemporary society, they don't like to read a lot of text. Your voice note, put the text number to Ukraine, now the voice note now there, attached. And then the musician said they have voice note. If you do me a regional secretary, may write up here, I'm the voice note now. Then I also noticed that Instagram, there was a certain class of people be over. Active you could see I was outside. Facebook, so I noticed that 35, 34, year groups. Who check engagement, you could see and go for a show on age. Any demographics in there you can always check. And I noticed that most of the young people I wanted to relate with, they were either on TikTok or Snapchat. That is what led me to that space. You just pick your phone, you make your recording, you put it out, you are ahead. It's as simple as that. And I realized that, we need to get competitive in there. So yes, before I even won my regional secretary elections, having studied all these, I noticed that I needed to get into that space. And ahead of the 2024 elections, I needed to equally be present over there. And it did a lot of work for us. There are times if not for social media, they wouldn't know you. For instance, courtesies be and Kamaka say I'm Ghana and coming those courtesies. But no could do her. Ghana Nikra won't need Ghana now because it won't follow whatever is happening. Who do minister, say. So it means that it brings you more closer to the people, more closer to the world. Now, you're appointing me as minister. Then it became like you say, what about my penalty? I was say we try signing man, and I understand no more.
And no crap, because my next question, no, Uncle, maybe sir. Nyamia dom, where you see Facebook, where you see X, where you see Ninyene, what by minister, open them war.
Open there or so you see, one thing about leadership is that it is 80% communication. You can do all the donkey work if you are unable to communicate to the people on what actually you are doing. One, they wouldn't appreciate your work. Two, you won't get their cooperation. They became a great tool for communication for me. And beyond communicating to the people, I also realized that when people come up on the media and post problems, and you're able to solve those problems, and use the same medium to report back to them that the problem has been solved, they feel more fulfilled. And so people are ordinarily, maybe I'm going to minister beyond Kassan Honda. As me not got TikTok live. Now me be me chat. Now Obia only me baby, I'm a Manakonia no one me Casavia. I dance here, go to the abuse of one and the number of one. You realize that, say, also obey penny no one of anymore. And it's all got to heaven now, show more as I see. Also, no more tonight. Get closer to them. Be with them. Let them feel you are a part of them. That is the only time where they will have confidence in whatever you are doing and they will be able to support you. And I must say, I've enjoyed a lot of goodwill, a lot of support from the youth and from the people of Ashanti region. But I can't get to say, they feel I'm closer to them. They feel I listen to whatever is happening and I'm able to carry same to the president. And it is all possible by Kanketsi, the new media, and by the support of the traditional media as well.
That's right. Put your hands together for the minister. And when we name say a deliberate, say a binding decided, say obey, and now say Sabianyado, we did Kanye, no, and other appointees follow. But we share social media now, Kenya, a lot of the appointees. You see Honorable Zuba very aggressively doing it. You see the Deputy Agric Minister, John Dumelo, doing it. Virtually everybody. And for me, Nema Meni Jene said, it created a certain job opportunity for a lot of the guys who did media graphics. Guys, no more infographics, no videos, no artworks, near there. Almost when you juma, and also gradually. And then person me commend say aban no so no say me commend aban na mumayembon say ma aban for bringing that up, because there are people we work with for a very long time na enko ye, but aban say a onya minister bi anaso obi ode ne ho bata no a oye adwuma e de boa no o say nyoma e peke mani paninti ye da see in that space. Now minister mpacho me pese me hu eba no how to promote Ashanti culture and a creative economy.